Hello again, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. So, as you can see, the base is no more because I had to scrap the bus. So, basically, the way things were going, that bus just wouldn't work. So, I decided to remake it. Hopefully, in this episode, we're gonna remake the entire bus to be way more efficient. I will just basically do a cut into the built bus, and then from there we will get into making the actual science, because as we said last time, we need to expand this. Currently we have green and red, but we need to expand it more to get the blue and military. Hopefully we can do that this episode. So I'm gonna destroy some trees and then I'll be back. Okay, so I cleared up some trees over here. Basically, we will have a huge belt going through here, like a bus. We will rework the smelting so that it is in this area. As you can see, I removed the previous smelters because I couldn't expand them downwards anymore because the base is there. We are safe from pollution and biters in general for now, so we will, and since they are not expanding anywhere near us, we are safe for now to remake the whole base. So I will just make a simple design. Also, I did manage to build like a small offshoot area where I made these, so we will be moving into steel furnaces. And I think I will build the first column over here. Let's see. I did stop our miners just so that I won't produce any more pollution. I have enough coal on the belt. Yep, so these are running. The base is stopped and the mining is stopped because there is no power to them. For now, I just want to focus on building without actually producing any more pollution that is not necessary. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna need a steel column. So we'll start it, say, over here. Yep, we'll start it over here. We will make 10, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yep. We're gonna be making 10 of those. Which will output to this belt, which will go this way. And then we're gonna split it again. We just put these, I don't need these anymore. So same thing over here. So these will produce the iron plates, and then over here basically over here we're gonna have the second coal line. We will have a split here. I will go like this. Then we're gonna make some undergrounds here. And bring this up. So this will supply these. Okay, so these are supplied. Then we're gonna need an offshoot of the coal line. I think I will hook back the coal. Yep, I will hook back the northern part just so that I can have more coal. I will be expanding the miners too. I will cover the full patches of all the resources so I can have maxed out production. Or maxed out resource extraction. Sorry. Out here we're gonna have the coal line, which will go down here. And then we're gonna copy this design, have the same design right there. So basically this will be split into two. For now I'm just gonna build them, then later on I will start the production. Okay, so this will be the first one. This will produce a steel. Above it, we will make the iron one. Something like this. Then below it, we will have the copper one. Move that. Over here will be the copper one. And then we'll make a smaller one just for like stone. Yep, so these will be all of the setups. So we're still missing 5. We need steel plates. I don't think I have anywhere with steel plates. Hold on, let me check. I might have some steel plates in a box down there. Let's see, do I have any steel plates over here? No, sadly I don't. And I did not build any offshoots that made steel. It doesn't matter. Since only the stone mine is currently missing, let me grab some more belts, because I'm gonna need a lot of belts actually. This time we're gonna be needing a whole lot of belts. Let me just grab all of the basic resources that I have here stacked up. Belts, inserters. Gonna need more splitters, definitely more undergrounds, pipes, underground pipes. I don't think we're gonna need to, yep, we don't need to expand power just yet, but we will expand power a lot. Science stones I don't need, miners I definitely need. And that's pretty much it from our base. Okay, so that one. So from here we will have another offshoot right here, which we will feed through here. Gonna have an underground here, all the way up there. Then another splitter. Okay, so here's the other one. Now we need to make the copper one. Oops, so this one is going to be the copper one. And then this one will utilize this one will be the stone one. Okay, so we did fuel everything up. Not fuel, just basically getting all the resources. Now we start expanding our mining operations. Just gonna need you guys to be built differently. I have one there and hook it up to power. Okay, this should work. Yep, it is working, so I started production. Next up, I'm gonna need to expand the local operations because this just isn't gonna work for now. Okay, so we just expanded the coal. Now onto the iron. Now let's look at okay, so the entire thing is hooked up and just needs power. So let's start running power poles through it. Okay, let's hook this up back to the main line. And it's alive. Okay, everything is working there. Let me just grab some more stuff to extend power. Yep, definitely gonna need more power. Do I have steam engines here? All I need is the boilers, which I can make 5 of right now. I'm gonna need inserters. Yep, I need iron plates. Let me check my boxes here. I think I should have enough. So I need green circuits and iron. If I look here, I should be able to, make a bunch of inserters. Let's just go increase our power supply. Something like this. Then we're just gonna mirror it through here. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, because it's not hooked up to the main power. So now it is working. Yep, and now we have saturated power. Okay, now let's work on with that bus. I want these materials right here to have belts, except for the expensive materials. I mean, engines aren't really that expensive, but still. I want most of these resources to have its belt. So we have the main resources, we have the gears, the copper plate, together with the electric circuits and engines. So we're gonna make small production lines over here that will help push resources into the main thing. Okay, so do I want to make them out of blue? But we need steel. So okay, let me just grab some steel. What is going on here? Need poles. I need more poles here too. So what are we doing here? Okay, it seems that the iron ore is not actually enough. Well, it seems like the problem is not being enough, but actually not reaching the far end. So these are basically getting nothing. That's odd. I guess that we need fast belts for this. What do I need to make fast belts? We just need more iron. Yeah, I can definitely do that. We will upgrade this into a red belt. Yep. So, because this line is a priority line for us. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. Either. So I'm gonna need gears and a lot of iron. Do I need iron or do I need steel? So basically I need gears. Okay, let's start with our first factory then. So we're gonna have the iron line going down there. Then we're gonna split from the main line. We're gonna have an assembly factory over here, which will take the iron plates and give me I mean, I could do it, but it just wouldn't work. No, I don't want another spaghetti. I want you to make me gears. So you guys will make me gears. Then you will output set gears here. Over here. I think this should be the... Let me just check the output direction. I think that what I put there is correct, but I can always be sure. I can't always be sure. Let me just hook this up back to the main line. So where do we output to? Yep, so this design does not work. Okay, so we have our gears line, have our iron line. Okay, so that's one. I know that this isn't the most optimal place because I will expand these later on, but for now it just works for now. Pick this up and start picking these up. How are we doing? Yup, see, now it is working fully. Not the most optimal, but it is working fully. Later on we will have more iron coming up since this patch is only 303k. So it's not that much to look at currently. But I will do upgrades later on. Okay, now back to the main project. Right here we will have our copper line coming down, and we will have the steel line this way. Then we have the steel line coming down here. Okay, so next up, gonna need copper wires. I don't think I will ever expand this, so I'll make them here. How many do I have? So 2, 4, 6, 1, 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Need more inserters. Need gears. Need iron plate. Okay. So you guys will make me this. Then output it over this belt. And then double it right there. So the last resource would be these, which needs iron plate and the copper one. So then, do I need again for the circuits? Copper and iron. Okay, so then we'll have small undergrounds going like this. Then over here, we'll have this going like this. Iron into a splitter, into an underground. And there we have it. We basically automated all of the primary stuff that we need, except for like iron rods, which I still need to work on, iron sticks, which I think will be needed. The pipes and the bolts will be more of a thing that I build alongside, so each building will have like its own production of pipes and stuff. So we have this. So now we need to split it over here. So what I'm thinking is a double build with one spacing for each type of resource. So what we will do is we will have a offshoot of coal here. We will have petroleum right here and water in case we need to build power somewhere else. You know what, I'm not gonna split, so I'm gonna leave it into a double line. Then here we will have the copper wires. We're gonna leave one space in. We're gonna have the iron, copper, steel, the circuits. This will be it for now. Later on we will expand it even more. Just make some undergrounds for the coal line. And then we will expand with whatever resources we need. Whatever we can build early here, we will expand it into here. And we have a problem. Nothing I can't fix though. So like this will collide with this. So sorry, call line. You will have to be redirected somewhere else. So how about it this way? Need iron plates. Let me just make the rest of the miners just so that I have an idea where the coal line starts and, well, the iron line where it starts and when it finishes, so that I won't collapse into it. So the first line I want you to go through here. Let me check. Okay, so we can make it, but it will be this one instead. I can do that. Definitely need to clean this up. And this is the lower part of the base. So these will not be necessary for now. Later on we will expand as this coal mine dies out. Okay, let me get the first resource in. This will be reserved for something else. And we're back. So basically we have the entire base hooked up. Everything looks way cleaner. As you can see, we have good amounts of production. The iron production is still lacking, but we can fix that later on. And now let's get into the other part of today's video. So what I want to get into is basically trains. I would love to have trains, which we will start researching soon, so that we can actually start importing iron from the other side. Also, I want to upgrade some stuff and also automate some of the other stuff that we don't have in the base. That includes pump jacks and oil and stuff like that. Speaking of, let's go get some oil. So we have, yep, this is our oil patch. Let me just clean it up. We should have the, yep, we did not queue in the pumps. Let me just make the pumps. Yep. Okay, let me just make these pumps real quick. With fluids. It should be every single one of them. Yep, that's all of them. So now on the central pipe. Okay, what happened to my pipes? Basically, I wanted a central pipe that they will all hook into. That doesn't seem like it's going to work because I have no idea what just happened to my pipes. I'm gonna need to go back to base and grab more iron. I'll be back. Yep, I definitely need way more iron. I do have those boxes filled with resources. I'm gonna go there and grab some iron from there. Because if I grab it from here, it's gonna remain in my stockpile and I'll put it in a box and just keep on adding up. And I know for a fact that I do have iron here. What did I tell you guys? I knew for a fact that I had lots of iron there. See, now this is saturated and this is not. So our production is suffering a little bit, but once we saturate our base, it will stop producing and it will give time for the belts to fill up again. Okay, so let's redo this again. So this will be the main iron pipe, just to make sure that everyone is hooked up to it. Okay, we're gonna give time for the poles to get ready. Now, So now we should have oil at the base. Still, because I can walk through these and I can't walk through the bigger one. Yep, all pump jacks are working. They should stop right now. Okay, so now we have oil going into the base. We did get the train research, so we can actually start making train stuff. And we did make the newer power poles, which have better range, which we will use later on to upgrade all of this mess. Definitely need a red belt here. Definitely need a red belt there. Yep, there we go. Iron seems to be the biggest problem so far. It seems that I imbalanced the whole thing when I built the red ones. Yeah, this just isn't gonna work. So what do we need? Okay, so this is hooked up. Let's start looking into other stuff. Okay, so I need to make the red stuff now. So I need a transport belt and iron gears. What about the other ones? I need a normal splitter. What does the belt require? Iron plus gears. Thinking of a good way to make this. So let's say, for instance, let me build it here where there is space. So let's say, for instance, that I want this to make me red belts. I need another one that makes me yellow belts. You know what? Actually, have two. I make the belts. Two that make belts. Then we'll have the belts circle down. So these will make the yellow belts. Yellow belts require us to have gears and iron. Let me just grab more belts. Those builder robots would be really helpful right now. Okay, so we need gears and we need iron. Something like this into a line over here. Something like this into a line over here. I need one underground. Thankfully I have a base now producing these stuff. Don't have to manually redo everything again. Although I do wish I have the robots. It would be just a matter of copying and pasting the blueprint, which makes things a whole lot easier actually. Okay, so as I was saying, we need one of these and one of this. Just plug this down, rotate it. Yeah, I know it's not the most optimal design, but it is the one that I have in mind. Okay, so they're pretty fast. Then I need you to go over here. Since we do have yellow belts now, and then I need to redo the resources lines. Okay, so everything reaches the destination. So I want this to make the red ones, which will then be put into a chest. So red belts need the other ones. What do I need to make you? Steel. I have steel. Just want to make a bunch of you. Okay, so I was saying, need one here to make me the red underground, which requires 2 undergrounds and iron gears. So we'll make this one, make us undergrounds, which also requires bolts. Then we'll have it output into the one that makes us the actual red undergrounds. And I think it is safe to assume that the same thing. Yep, a splitter which requires, so same thing. Just gonna have this line going down here, one grab from here, and then into it. So okay, so that's one side. What do I need for the other side? So it's mostly iron stuff, mostly. Yep, iron is just not having a good day. Definitely not having a good day. Same goes for gears. Definitely not having a good day right now. Okay. I need you here, then I need you to make me the red splitters. Okay, so that works. Okay, so this is one side. out here. What are we going to make on the other side? Yep, I need the inserters, I need the large and the blue. So large inserters, blue inserters. And I will also need to make inserters too. So I think that this one I will go with the annoying design. So something like this. So this will be yellow, this will be yellow, this will be blue, and this will be red. So these will make that. Forgot to make the output for these ones. Not you. You and you will have an output here and here. Limit these to one chest. Oh, those are bolts. Yeah, I need lots of bolts. Only 3. Okay, so that's done. These will follow the same rule. So basically one slot for these. Okay, so we automated these. Next up, we're gonna need these. These require iron sticks and steel, which we will not be passing through this line. Okay, we unlocked solid fuel. Radars. No, I don't want to make radars yet. Engines would be something to make there. These oil refineries, and I will make another own section for this. Assemblers, actually, I need to make advanced assemblers too, which requires steel plate, iron gears, electronic circuits, and the basic assembler, which requires iron gear wheel and electronic circuits. This is gonna be an interesting one to make. This is definitely gonna be an interesting one to make. And I did say that I will make the science, but I don't think I will have the time for it this episode. We will make it the next episode. Because after I'm done with this, it will be way easier to make other stuff, since these will be automated once and for all. Don't need to reach that down, or that deep, basically. Okay, so what do we need here in general? So we have gears, iron, okay, so we only have 3 resources coming in. Actually, I can afford to add steel to this line. It requires steel, but it is easier to make. These definitely require copper, which I will not be passing through this line. This requires stone and steel, which will not be in this line. I already have miners working to make this. Yeah, can definitely make that. So we need you, and you. The hell is that? Okay, so this is hooked up. So hook it to the main power line. Okay, so you need gears. So we're gonna need a red inserter. Yep, definitely gonna need a double one. Just to make you faster. I might have 3. This is you need 4. You need iron plates. There you go. Have iron plates. You also need gears. There you go. Have fun. You need gears and circuits, which is also on the same belt. So there you go. Have fun. You require weird mixture of resources. What do you require? You require the iron plates and the circuits, so I'll give you 2 and 1 blue. Gears production isn't making it. Anyways, back to here. Double. Okay, we're done. So this is another part that's done. Next, I'll be looking into chains and stuff like that, but before that, I need to research blue science, which I can't do because I don't have plastic, red circuits, and sulfur, which then will give us blue science, which is going to be a nightmare to make. Okay, let's focus on at least military science this episode. So military science requires piercing around magazines, grenades, and walls, which means that I will have to make the furnaces, which need steel plates and stone bricks. And we don't have line for stone bricks. At least not off yet. So I think I'm gonna make that stone brick line now, because I need to. But we're definitely struggling on the iron part. See what is going on here. So we do have the ore, it's just not making it down there. Definitely gonna need to speed up some stuff. Okay, let me grab my upgraded stuff. We'll start building with those from now on. Okay, let's see, what is the problem? So over here, gonna have a red splitter. Let's check this out now. Okay, that definitely boosted the production. Now let's continue working on the iron one in of itself. You guys to be upgraded. Your exits to be upgraded. These are basically out. That's going to be problematic in the future. This is not worth it. This one is worth it. Okay, let's see. How is this working now? Okay, it is working way better. Problem is here though. I mean, we are receiving way better results now than we were before, which is a huge plus. Yep, we're starting to get backed up. Yep, I'm definitely gonna need more iron. Definitely gonna need more iron. Or should I build a mining post? I think maybe here deep in the forest with a small engine bay and a train. I think that would be the better option than the train coming up. For now, let us do the stone mining. So give me the yellow belts, because I'm not at the point where I will not use them anymore. Yet. Also the yellow splitters. the brick smelter. There we are. Let's see, do I want to cross it through here? I want to cross it through there. Seems to be the better option. Okay, now we have stone bricks. Okay, so next section we need to build will actually be the section. Okay, what is going on here? Why aren't you making stuff? Because you don't have enough gears. I'm gonna need to do something about those gears. And I can't do that yet. I'll just have to hope that it being saturated here. Okay, so it is backing up over here. The only thing gears have been used for is to make these two. Here it is already saturated. There is nothing to be utilized here for. So it should start to get saturated pretty soon. And like I said, once these finish building these up, I mean 24 gears, there's a lot of gears. Okay, let's go into power. I don't think we're gonna make military science for this one. Let's just make power and stuff so that we can actually advance towards making the train. Okay, so train, what do I need? Need engines, need steel, I need copper, I need iron. I need steel and I need iron. I need steel and iron again. For the tracks, I'm gonna need steel, iron, and stone, but the raw stone. I'm gonna sneak this back in the old base for, I'm gonna make a small thing that makes tracks down there. So these three are covered. And these three require 3 resources, if you do not count the engines, which requires pipe, iron, gear. So basically it's just iron and steel so far. These also require iron and steel. So I'm gonna sneak in copper and make these two with them. So we'll have these two also. And that would be... But I'm not gonna make a normal copper line. Now I'm not gonna get electronic circuits down there yet. So these two are also off the table. Okay, let's make an engine bay. So I need one for myself, and then two to be produced into a belt. Okay, so I need you to make me engines. Chelsea. I need you two guys to make me engines. So I'm gonna need pipes. Gonna have a new line here. That's not gonna work. Two over here. It will make me pipes. So those will make me pipes. This one will output into a box. Then this one will output into a belt. Okay, so I'm gonna need this steel line here, well, iron, to make pipes. So these two will make pipes and drop them right there. Okay, like this should work. Okay, so for now I need this one. Okay, so we did a mistake. Okay, so we're gonna need iron and steel. Okay, so steel and iron. So that's what is done for. So we do have engines now. We do have a build of engines. So next, I'm gonna need to make the locomotive. The tanker. It's gonna also require pipes, which we do have. Could just merge these two. Could definitely do that. A lot of boats. Anyways, so we're gonna need steel and gears. So not iron. Okay, so this will be train stuff. So we do have the engines. We still require gears and what else? Gears and green circuits. Basically the usual. So we do have gears and green circuits right here. Nope. Okay. So what do we need? We need steel and so basically red and blue. And then a power pole. Okay, so now we are making engines at a slow pace, but we are making engines. Which do not need to go all the way down there. Only the locomotive needs engines, filters, pipes. So only pipes will go to the other side, the engines will stay here. So, insert a route here to put in the engines. Then, we need this to go down. Then we're gonna need green circuits, which is a red one. Then steel. Okay, so this makes us the locomotive. Which is to be outputted to this chest after it is done producing. I think I'm gonna help out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna help out. I'll leave it like like when it gets saturated, I will leave it there just to balance things out later on. Okay, so what do we need? So that's done. What do you need? Okay, what do you need? Steel and iron. Okay, we have our first locomotive. We have our cargo wagon. So it needs pipes. So the only thing that needs pipes is that. Okay. Fine, So I just need this to function. Lots of it. Okay. So we finished this part, and I think I'm gonna stop here for the day because this is all the time that I have. We did manage to reorganize everything here. Next up, we will build the outpost since we don't have enough iron, and building up the... What is it called? The red signs, not the red signs, the military signs. Building up the military signs will strain our supplies here. We will just not make it. So we made this. Next time we will make. Oh, I need to make the tracks. Almost forgot about that. I need raw stone for that. Okay, let's see. Where can I make the tracks? I need the raw stone input with some iron. To make the tracks, we need redstone. We need stone input and steel. Can I sneak one? Yeah, I can probably sneak. Line here. Let me grab the stone that I have hidden in those boxes down there. Since this is fully working and not leaving any stone for us. But I should have plenty of stone down there. So I want these. Yep, this patch is rapidly being consumed. It's not gonna make it up till next time. Power-wise, still doing good. Some more stone. I should have more. At least I think that I have more. I am not 100% sure, but I think I do have more. Doesn't seem like it. No, I don't. Let me get rid of these ores. Since I am here, oh, that's pretty much it. Oh, I need iron sticks. What iron? I need iron sticks. That's okay though. I think up until this point would be enough. I think level 3 would be enough. For now, I'll let this run in for a while. Let it finish up. Next up, we're gonna build a simple train coming from here all the way to here and depositing the iron ore. Then we will make the necessary researches for the necessary facilities to make the science. And next episode, I actually wanna go towards power armor and actually. Well, I think I'm gonna go towards power armor at least. Well, modular armors, we do have it, it's already in here. And also modules, so we will start research on that. Then, after that, do we have the... No, we don't. We need the flamethrower. So, we're gonna need explosives, and then we need the flamethrower. So next up, we will also start building the outpost over here. We'll start by building the outpost over here. I will try my best to have what is it called? The personal roboport. This one. I'll try my best to have this one ready up next episode also, because I want to have robots by the, well, not the next episode, the one after it. I want to have bots ready, because I'm going to be building bigger and bigger stuff, which will require the bots to be with me, because it will make things a lot easier and way easier to manage. Anyways, just like always, my name is Pan. Thank you all for hanging out, and if you managed to reach the end of the video, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. You can always change your mind later, it's free. For now, I will leave you all. Have a nice day and peace.